Hello then guys, welcome back to the second channel, Bear and BTS. So, in the last video, we talked about the car potentially coming home at the weekend, and unfortunately that didn't happen. So, what the plan is at the minute, well first up, actually I'll tell you what happened at the weekend, why I couldn't get it. So basically, the injectors turned up on Friday, which was, going to be cutting it a bit short for time. So they turned up, Chris obviously got them, and Friday evening, he got the car running. So I'll stick a little video in here now of him doing the first startup.
There we go.
I was going to do the first startup myself. We decided against that, mainly because decided it would be a bit easier if Chris done the first startup himself, which he did on Friday night. All started well. He said it run really sweet, as you can probably tell from the video there. So, going from there, so once Chris had got it running, he basically, he was off over the weekend, over the bank holiday, which is fair enough. So then, on Tuesday, I got the message from Chris telling me that the car had passed its MOT, which is ideal, obviously. I think it might have took him an attempt or two to get it through the emissions, but went through all right in the end. Obviously, the rings hadn't properly bedded in yet, so it's not going to be running as efficiently as it can. So yeah, the only thing on the MOT, the only advisories was, I think, some bushes on the rear somewhere were a little bit worn, but not, he said they're only just starting to sort of start wearing, so nothing to worry about with that. So the new plan is to go up on Saturday, which I've been saying for the last probably 5 weeks now. So hopefully this time, guys, we'll be going to get the Legacy and we'll be driving it home. Now, since he put the MOT on it, Chris has taken it for a little road test. He drove it home last night. Once he was home, he messaged me and sort of give me a little update on how it went. He said it started to feel really good. It was feeling all sorted out, proper, no sort of issues. And he said in the last 3 minutes on his way home, the gearbox had a bit of a judder, and then the engine had a little bit of a stutter, which obviously, when I read that, I was a bit panicked. But he said after that, an alternator light came on, and it didn't like having lights or the sort of like the aircon. Didn't like having any of that on. So I think really it's just a worn out alternator. And luckily I was able to find an alternator within about 10 minutes. So I've ordered that, and that's going to be with Chris on Thursday. And he's going to fit that, and then we should be all good to go. I think he's going to take it for another test, just sort of take it home again. He's also had to top up the front and rear diffs. Apparently, they didn't look like they'd been leaking, which is odd, but the level in the front diff, there was not a lot of oil in it at all, and the rear diff just could have done with a little top up. So he's done that, and he said he's going to leave it on his driveway for the next, well, all of today, and then take it back into work tomorrow, and he's going to have a little look, just see what the level is like and if there's any sort of oil on his drive. So yeah, hopefully we'll iron out these little issues, and we'll be all good to go for Saturday. So this week I'm at work tomorrow, and then Friday I've got to go to college, got to get some college work done. So yeah, got to go and do that. Rather go to work, to be honest, but you know, is what it is. So yeah, then Saturday morning, I'm going to go to Tiverton train station, and I'm going to get the train all the way direct up to Woking. I need to book a ticket, which I will do shortly, I expect. Probably better off to book it in advance. I saw some comments saying it might be cheaper to go not direct, go London, then Woking. It might be cheaper, so I'll have a little look at that, see how that works out. But yeah, I'm very excited. On top of all that, I've been doing a bit of research today on a website called legacypick.uk. Basically, you can put in your VIN number and you can find out sort of about your car. I guess they made this website to help people like me who've got a Japanese import, where finding information is quite difficult. So I've obviously put my VIN in here. And what it's come back with, after going through sort of the trim level and the options it's got, and the colour it's come back saying that my car is one of 19 ever made, which makes it fairly rare. It says here, just looking at the laptop, they made 6,871 in total of the automatic 2-litre Legacy, the GT, from 2003 to 2004. There are 869, which is 12.65% of them, which are the same colour as mine, which is like the dark blue. And there are 249 with the same option package. So basically, out of that 249 with the same option package as mine, only 19 of them are the same colour blue. So there you go. Fairly rare. Don't think it's really going to impact the value very much because it's not a special edition or anything. It is a Spec B, which is sort of the level down from like being a STI, which I think they made very few of for the Legacy. So yeah, all quite cool. I've sort of been looking through this website, just finding out information, found out what gearbox it's got, what type of differentials. It's got something called a VTD center diff, which is a variable torque distribution differential, which apparently is sort of operated by a series of clutches. So it is limited slip, but yeah, not in the typical sense. I don't think. It's hard to find out information, to be honest. But yeah, quite interesting. Sort of been having a flick through all of that. So yeah, some nice sort of, I don't know, I'm just sort of getting myself excited about anything and everything now to do with this car. But yeah, we ain't too far away. Hopefully we'll be seeing this car next week. I really can't wait. I'm gonna pop up a video that Chris took last night of the car running outside on the fast idle, I think. And it does sound pretty good. So I'll show you that now. What do you think of that then, guys? I think that sounds bloody a bit mental, to be honest. Bit leery. But yeah, I think it sounds good. Let me know what you think. I think that's going to be about it for today. Just trying to think if I've missed anything that I was going to mention. Don't think so. Oh, one little thing. I have bought a new mic, but I'm just waiting for a little adapter I need. So once I've got that adapter, I'll be using that mic, and hopefully that'll be a bit better than the ones I have been using. I'm not using any at all at the minute, just because I'm sat in the kitchen at home with a coffee. So yeah, hopefully in the next video, the next video I will be on my way up to see Chris, I expect. I might try and squeeze one in on Friday, or, well, I suppose it'll have to be tomorrow, because like I said, I'm at college Friday, so won't get time then. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate all your support on this journey to get the Subaru. Obviously, as you know, it's a dream of mine to own a Subaru. Started out wanting an Impreza, but since this Legacy come up, I think I've been converted, to be honest. I really like the look of the Legacy, especially the BP5. So yeah, I've always liked the Subarus. My dad got me into them when I was younger. Took me to see the rally in Wales. Yeah, and that's sort of what's led me to doing this now, really. But yeah, thanks ever so much, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.